I'm Chris Dowson. I'm the EWPA exchange candidate this year. I got into the exchange through my employer, who encouraged me to apply for the exchange programme. I had to fill in an application form and I went for an interview and was selected as the candidate for this year. My first impressions of Australia was such a big city as Melbourne. We have obviously big cities in the UK, but not quite as dense as they are in Australia. So I was flabbergasted at how big the actual Melbourne was. The first impressions of the people that I've met at the EWPA, I was very impressed with James and Tim who had arranged it, and very grateful for the opportunity. I've been learning about the access industry in Australia. Tim Nuttall, who is hosting me, is a very experienced person in the industry in this country. So learning about things in the industry. When I first got the opportunity to do this, I found I had a gap in my knowledge, especially around the access platform industry. So this was an opportunity to fill the gaps in my industry knowledge. Before I came, I'd highlighted a few things that I needed to develop on personally. So I needed more time to be a more effective leader. This programme will give me the opportunity to do that. Time to reflect, time to gain more knowledge and information, not only about the industry, but about how people at the tops of organisations operate and how they go about their daily business. A lot of it's around sort of laws and stuff that I've seen for things. So the UK it's very highly regulated in terms of health and safety, whereas in Australia it's slightly different how it is. So the corporate in the UK, companies can get into a lot of trouble if they're not doing something right, and the buck stops with the company, and it's slightly different in Australia. So the higher companies actually take on more risk than we do in the UK. And that's just one of the main things that I've seen.